Yes, sir, you can start now.
Can we go ahead, sir?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, sir. So good afternoon to August gathering present with us today for the national level webinar on protect your intellectual properties using IPR. The program is being organized by a research cell and a commerce management forum of Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies. I, Seshadripuram, Assistant Professor, the Department of Management, we heartily welcome all the dignitaries present over the session on behalf of Seshadripuram Educational Trust and Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies. It is our great honor to conduct this webinar in association with Bangalore University Teachers Council for Commerce and Management. Now, I request Dr. Manjula B., Coordinator, Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies, to welcome our resource person and delegates present over the session. Madam, please.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, respected Principal, participants, and all my dear friends. It is a glorious moment to extend my warm wishes on behalf of Seshadripuram Educational Trust, Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, and Department of Commerce and Management, and on my own behalf. I extend a warm welcome to today's resource person, Dr.C.R.RENE Robin, Dean Innovation, Sri Sairam Engineering College, Chennai, on behalf of Seshadripuram Educational Trust and Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies to this webinar. And also I take an opportunity to introduce today's chief guest. It's an immense pleasure to introduce today's resource person, Dr. C.R.RENE Robin. He received his ME and Ph.D. degree from CEG Anna University in the year 2006 and 11 respectively. He is currently working as professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering and Dean Innovation at Sri Sairam Engineering College, Chennai from December 2020. He has worked at Jerusalem College of Engineering, Chennai since July 2006. During his stay at Jerusalem, he held various positions as head of the department, CSE Joint Director for Approval, Affiliation and Accreditation, and Associate Dean. His other responsibilities at Jerusalem are Project Head for the Skill Development Project funded by DDUGKY, that is Government of India, and TNS RLM, Government of Tamil Nadu, and Nodal Officer for the National Skills Qualifications Framework, a scheme of UGC. He also worked as a programmer at the Ramanujan Computing Center, Anna University, Chennai from December 2006 to January 2006. His areas of interest include ontological engineering, knowledge management, e-learning, semantic web, etc. He is a recognized supervisor of Anna University to guide PhD and MS by research in the area of computer science and engineering. Already 6 students have successfully completed their PhD program under his guidance. 3 students have submitted their thesis, and currently 6 research scholars are doing their research under him. He is a doctoral committee member of Anna University, Satyabama University, Well University, and VIT University, Chennai. He is a lifetime member of ISTE and member of several professional bodies, and ACM recognized him as an ambassador. He wrote 2 books and 1 book chapter. He has 60 publications in national and international journals and conferences. He received many awards like Mentor Award from IBM for the Great Mind Challenge 2011. He got the Young IT Professional Award in the year 2012 by Computer Society of India at the regional level. He received award for teaching excellence and Indo Global Education Summit in the year 2013. Recently, The government of Tamil Nadu has appointed him as a goodwill ambassador for the Plastic Free Tamil Nadu project and the coordinator for Chennai district to create awareness to avoid plastics. So he also visited certain foreign countries like Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Wales, and England. So thanks for being with us, sir. Such a great personality. Once again, I welcome you, sir, for this program.
Thank you,
It
ma'am.
gives Thank you, sir. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome Sri W.D. Ashok sir, Honorary Trustee, Seshadripuram Educational Trust, on behalf of Seshadripuram Educational Trust and Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies. I welcome you, sir. I also extend a warm welcome to Dr. G.H. Nagaraju, President, BUTCCM, to this webinar on behalf of Seshadripuram Educational Trust and Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you,
I
madam.
also, thank you, sir. I also welcome the coordinator of this webinar, Mr. Shivkumar CS, the participants, and my dear colleagues to this webinar. Thank you once again. And also, I extend my warm welcome to
Thank you,
Professor
madam.
Sairam, yes, sir, on this
Thank you, madam.
occasion. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again for attending all this, and also to the participants and my dear colleagues. Thank you once again for attending this program. Thank you.
Madam, we heartily welcome you for the session, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I request Dr. G.H. Nagaraju sir, President, Bangalore University Teachers Council for Commerce and Management, to address the gathering. Sir, please, sir.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon to all of you, respected dignitaries and dear participants. I feel it is my honor and privilege for me to be a part of this wonderful program organized by one of the premier education institution in Bangalore, headed by Professor Jairama and his team for a wonderful topic. It is protection of intellectual property rights. Ladies and gentlemen, intellectual property rights are the legal rights that provides a protection to the creators for their original works, innovations and inventions, or the appearance of products, artistic works, scientific developments, and so on. Intellectual property rights may be for patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. Intellectual property protection is very much important and very critical for fostering innovations. Without the protection of ideas, business and individuals would not reap the full benefits of their inventions and would focus less on research and development. Similarly, artists would not be fully compensated for their creations and cultural vitality would suffer as a result. So, this webinar will throw a light on various issues, its scope, acts which are protecting the IPR, and so on. I'm sure that this program will provide some benchmark to the existing literature on the IPR. I wish all the best for the program, and my sincere thanks goes to the organizers for providing me an opportunity to share my thoughts. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, even we thank you for encouraging us and supporting to conduct this particular national level webinar, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now, I request Dr.C.R.RENE Robin, sir, Dean Innovations, Sri Sairam Engineering College, Chennai, to take over the session. Sir, please, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I take this opportunity to thank Seshadripuram Educational Trust, Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies, for inviting me for this national level webinar on protect your intellectual properties using intellectual property rights. I thank the organizers, the guest of honor, Dr. G.H. Nagaraju, President BUTCCM, and Honorable Trustee, Seshadripuram Educational Trust, Sri W.H. Ashok sir, and the organizer, Mr. C.S. Shivakumar, for creating this opportunity to interact with the faculty members and students of Seshadripuram Educational Trust and faculty members and students from all over India. So it is need of the hour to address the awareness of intellectual property rights. Even in Government of India, wherever you turn, the new initiatives, you could see the word startup, invention, innovations, entrepreneurship, sustainable research, development. So we, the faculty member, must be aware of all these things. Gone all the days, people thought that it is only related to the lawyers, but now is the time for teachers and students to know about their potential on protecting their intellectual property rights. I strongly believe that my video and audio are clear. I'm going to share my screen. Yes, thank you. Okay. Hope my PPT is visible now. Am I right? My PPT, please check. Ah, I have shared my screen. Okay. So again, I am Dr.C.R.RENE Robin, Professor and Dean Innovation, working for Sairam Group of Institutions, Chennai. I'm here to share my knowledge on intellectual property right in the name of protect your intellectual properties using intellectual property rights. Once again, I thank Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies for inviting me for this webinar. So today we are going to discuss the topics discovery and invention. We must know what is the difference. Yes.
Sorry for the intervention. Sir.
Okay. Okay.
The slide is not visible, sir.
Yeah, I've shared it. 1 minute.
Please do reshare it, sir. Actually.
Okay, I'll do it. Now, can you check?
No, sir.
No, sir, it is not visible actually.
Hello? 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 Hope everything is fine now. Shall I proceed? Okay. Where are they? So the greatest invention of all time, if you till it's a debate whether fire is a discovery or invention. So you could see the diagram. The gone all the days the people have invented or discovered the fire, but still we know the effectiveness of the usage of the fire. So it is invented or discovered 1,25,000 years before. It is giving warmth, protection, and lead to host of others. Key invention and skills like cooking. And another invention is wheel. Wheel invented by Mesopotamians around 3,500 BC to be used in the creation of pottery. And about 300 years after that, the wheel was put on a chariot, and the rest is history. And wheel are ambiguous in everyday life, facilitating our transportation and commerce. Assume that if there is no wheel, you just think about our day-to-day life. Even if you want to go to a shop from our home, we are depending on a vehicle. It may be a bicycle, it may be a bike, or it may be a car. So wheel is being a part of our life. Every day we are using the application, one or the other of this thing. Compass, this navigational device, has been a major force in human exploration. The earliest compasses were made of lodestone in China between 300 and 200 BC. So the paper made a revolution in humans' life. Paper invented about 100 BC in China. Paper has been indispensable in allowing us to write down and share our ideas. So another important invention is steam engine. Steam engine invented between 1765 and 1775 by Scottish inventor James Watt. It powered trains, ships, factories, and the industrial revolution as a whole. Why I'm insisting this particular invention here is this may today we are living in the era of industrial 4.0 and industry 5, slowly migrating from industry 4.0 to industry 5.0. This particular invention has given a way for industry 1.0. Immediately after the invention of steam engine, the revolution has started in the name of industry 1.0. If you look at the revolution of industrial ages from industry 1.0 to industry 4.0, so at industry 1.0, we had mechanization, steam power, and water power. At industry 2.0, mass protection, assembly line electricity. And in industry 3.0, computer automation. And in industry 4.0, cyber physical system. And the another invention, important invention, is internet. You could, you and me are the testimonial for the invention of internet, the largest network in the world. So if you ask me who invented, because it has been contributed by several academician researchers, and if you ask me who invented the TCP/IP, the important protocol for, we are using it for communication, invented by Robert E. Kahn and Winton Cerf. So if you look at the growth of internet from 1977, there were only 111 hosts on internet in the entire world when I was born. In 1981, it became 213, and 1983, it became 562, and 1984, it became 1,000, and 1986, it became 5,000, and 1987, it became 10,000, 1989, it became 1 lakh, 1982, it became. So nowadays, almost 90% of people in the world are using internet. So the following 5 slides, I'm going to inspire. Suppose, even if I ask you that, do you invented something, you may say that I don't know whether your answer would be. But these guys, these children have inspired me a lot. I'm going to give 5 young, intelligent inventor of India who have contributed to the nation as a whole world. The first child is 10 years old inventor. Sairam has created over 10 robots. Sairam is a child, hailing from Kerala, Kochi, is the youngest inventor in the world. He built his first robot when he was just 4 years old. Just think about it, what we were doing when we were 4 years old. So this guy, this child, Sairam Sumesh, has invented his first robot when he was 4 years old. Today has created more than dozen robots so far. And some of these interesting inventions are walking sticks for visually challenged people, highly social related people, invention, robotic hand, humanoid robot that fires bullets, smart seat belt, and so on. So just look at his inventions, all related to society, social relevant inventions. But don't forget that when he invented his first invention, he was just 4 years old. And Kavya Vignesh and a team built a robot to save bees. So everybody likes honey. If you want honey, we need let the bees lie. So what normally having the process, when we go to take the honey, our process will kill most of the bees will die during the process we extract honey from. So in order to avoid those things, to give the Kavya Vignesh of Delhi among her team invented Bee Save Bot in 2017 when she 12 years old, she built the robot to save bees. When beehives are destroyed or burned, a lot of bees get killed. So in order to avoid this, Kavya Vignesh and the team invented this robot to save bees. The name of the robot is Bee Saver Bot. Robot helps in relocating a beehive without harming the bees. It is very, very important. If we go, definitely in order to protect ourselves, we use fire and we use other thing, it hurt or it kills the bees. The robot nicknamed Light Night McCune was built on when just she was 12 years old. So another invention is Ashok Manoj developed a skin patch to detect silent heart attack. Ashok Manoj from Tamil Nadu developed an invention method to detect silent heart attacks. So we cannot predict when the heart attack will come. So it normally it comes very, very silently. So in 2017, when he was doing 10th standard, he invented a skin patch that detects silent heart attacks when attached with one ears or vest. So one of his relatives died due to heart attack that made him to do something for the community. So he invented this invention. And Gursim Ram Singh built a device to help the visually impaired read. In 2016, Gursim Singh of Gurugram built an associative device called iScribe to help the visually challenged people to read books. The name of the invention is iScribe. When he was just 16 years old and he was doing 12th standard, he invented. And Anang Todder invented Google for blind when he was doing 11th standard. Anang Todder is a young inventor from Arunachal Pradesh who invented Google's for blind, a smart gadget for the visually challenged. He invented this in 2017 when he was just 11 years old. Okay, so why I have given examples from 4th standard to 12th standard, the 4 years old baby to 17 years old baby. The reason is it inspired me a lot. So wherever I go, I give examples, these examples. So it really motivate us to do something for the nation. It will really motivate us to do something for the society. It's need of the hour. So we have in India, we have a lot of manpower, and this is a time to invent something for the nation to save the human being. So I just want to tell the difference between invention. I have given clear explanation about the difference between discovery and invention. Now, wherever you turn, you will hear the word innovation. You innovate something. Okay, how it is different from the word invention? So let me make it very clear what is the difference between invention and innovation. So invention can be defined as a creation of a product or introduction of a process for the first time. When Thomas Alva Edison developed the electric bulb, that time it was invention. Now all the bulbs, we are LED bulbs and other things are coming under innovation. So innovation, on the other hand, occurs if someone improves on or makes a significant contribution to an existing product, process, or service, is coming under innovations. So we encourage everyone at least to go for innovation. Innovate something. You take the existing process, you take the existing product and redesign it, reshape it, and wherever the modification is required, you give your contribution and claim that this is your innovation. So that is the difference between invention and innovation. So if you look at this particular product, iPhone, you could see the variants of iPhones. When it has been introduced, it was not it had not the feature of touch screen. So over a period of time, every time they are reshaping it, remodeling it based on the need of the customers. And now, when we talk about iPhone 12 Pro, it comes around 1,20,000. It's an Apple's unique iPhone where Apple took a stagnant product, underline the word stagnant product category, the mobile phone, and completely rethought how it could be used. So they have taken the existing product category and the existing technologies, but still somehow reshaped modern society. Apple invention is design and user interface. If you take the smartphone, it is replacing almost 35 to 40 products, including TV, radio, internet, newspaper, so and so, etc. So this is time to know about the formal definition for intellectual property. So here you are attending the webinar on protect your intellectual properties with help of intellectual property rights. So before knowing intellectual property right, we must know what is intellectual property. It is one of the property, as we have gold as property, land as property, building as property. So the days are coming to say that your wealth going to be determined by the amount of intellectual property you are having. So that much important we have with intellectual properties. So you and me must know, the teachers and students must know the capability and the intellectual. You and me must know the power of our intellectual. So intellectual property, it is a term referring to a number of distinct types of creation of mind for which property rights are recognized. So intellectual property rights are nothing but a right that is had by a person or by a company to have exclusively rights to use its plans, ideas, or other intangible assets without the worry of competition, at least for a specific period of time. You need not worry about your competitor, whether your competitor will copy your idea, whether your competitor will copy your idea and reproduce your product. You can protect it at least for a specific period of time. So it is called intellectual property right. So the importance, what is the importance of having intellectual property right? So if you have your intellectual property rights can set your business apart from competitors. So we are living in a competitive world. So we have to show our uniqueness. So this intellectual property rights will set your business apart from competitors, and it can be sold or licensed, providing an important revenue stream and offer customers something new and different than from an essential part of your marketing or branding. And the intellectual property rights can be used as security for loans. So nowadays, we may pledge our land property to get a loan. So similarly, you can pledge your intellectual properties to get your loan and protect your creation against infringement by others, so or duplicating or copying or violating, to stop others making, selling, or importing it without your permission, since it is your product. Now, let me ask a small question. Can I patent my copyrighted trademark? So, three different intellectual property rights are coming under this question: patent, copyright, trademark. We will address one by one. And these are all the various types of intellectual property right in India. We have patent, trademark, copyright, planned breeder's right, utility model or design, geographical indication, trade secrets, etc. We'll see one by one. If you take this industrial design, so every product, the best example I can give you is even the whistle we use on top of cooker. It has its own front view, it has its own rear view, it has its own left side view, right side view, top view, bottom view, and isometric or perspective view. Similarly, you can, even if I take this pen, it has its own design. So every object, every product has its own design views. So it's all coming under design, intellectual property, industrial design, industrial property. Then next thing we are going to discuss is trademark, a distinctive sign or indicator used by an individual or business organization or other legal entities to identify that the products or services to consumers with which the trademark appears originate from a unique source and to distinguish its products or services from those of entities. So if you look at this, without saying that, we will say that Coca-Cola, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Apple, Samsung, Mastercard, Yahoo, Amazon, Adidas. So trademarks is revealing what the product is. So let me ask small question open to the audience. Can you able to identify the trademark of this particular symbol? I given few. If you are able to answer, you can answer. You can unmute your mic and say what the trademark of this symbol, what brand it represents, this particular symbol.
Alan Soli.
Alan Soli, very good. You are right, sir. One of my favorite brand, Alan Soli. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with this, but it is very familiar in Tamil Nadu, this HSB. Any idea about this HSB? Hotel Saranabhavan. I don't know how many of you would have just tasted the coffee and it's a vegetarian hotel, very famous hotel, Hotel Saranabhavan. It has its own branch all over world, and this is very, very familiar. Apple. Yeah, Apple, very good, very good. By seeing this, we can say, so they have created their brand with the help of the trademark. Okay, at a single look, we can say that this is this product. That the power of so then now next intellectual property, right, is geographical indication. A geographical indication, GI, is a name or sign used on certain products which corresponds to a specific geographical location or origin. So whenever I address the Tamil Nadu people, they are very, very sure about all these three. So let me test the IQ of Bangalore people, okay, Karnataka people. Can you answer the
Tiruvannamalai halwa.
It is not Tiruvannamalai. What is halwa? Yeah, you are little closer. Come little closer.
Lakshmi.
Tirunelveli.
Tirunelveli. You are right, ma'am. You are right. Tirunelveli. Very, very famous, mouth-watering halwa. Okay, it has its own taste. Even I am from the same place near district, Kanyakumari district. The next district is Tirunelveli. So even if you get the same ingredients, and now we are living in Chennai, even if you get the same ingredients and make this halwa, you will not get this taste, because it is because of the water, especially the Tamarabarani water, the river. So very, very tasty. And this dog is very, very famous. Can you able to recognize this dog?
Mudol? Mudol dog.
Mudol.
No.
Halva.
Alva is right. Alva is already answered. Tirunelveli halwa.
Right on.
This one. Next is Rajabalayam. You can search in net. Rajabalayam dog is very, very famous in Tamil Nadu. This type of dog, nowhere you will get this kind of dog. Rajabalayam. And this jasmine, we in Tamil will call this Malli, and this is famous for Madurai. You would have heard about the city Madurai, no? Madurai temple city, one of the famous city in Tamil Nadu. So where you will get this kind of jasmine flower. It is very, very fragrant. So these are all the indicators of this halwa Tirunelveli, geographical indication. So similarly, the national wide geography indication, I have a list. So if you look at this one, the Darjeeling, see, agriculture. Yeah, agriculture. The host unmuted. Well, thank you. Agriculture geographical indication, Darjeeling tea from West Bengal. This symbolizing. And you have heard about the Kanchipuram silks, no? Very, very famous silk from Tamil Nadu. Kanchipuram is famous for silk and the Mysore sandal, from Karnataka. Okay, Mysore sandal, it's coming under manufacturing, and Pigandri Bhujia from Rajasthan, foodstuff. So these are all some of the products indicating the geographical location. So it's all coming under geographical indications. Let me tell an interesting story with respect to the Rasagulla. So everybody Everyone likes Rasagulla. So there was a dispute between West Bengal and Odisha. Okay. So it came to High Court for judgment, and the judges granted GI for both by differentiating by these things. So the color, their claim, originally the claim of the Odisha is it claimed its origin from 1860, and they were claiming that 12th century. The historical, so they have given, they have identified slight changes, differences in both Rasagullas, and white in color, the West Bengal, and light brown in color, Odisha. And the texture of West Bengal Rasagulla is spongy, and the texture of Odisha Rasagulla is soft. And the taste of West Bengal Rasagulla is sweet in taste, and the taste of Odisha Rasagulla not very sweet in taste. Okay, by differentiating with the help of these differences, they have granted this geographical indication to both Rasagulla. So now let's move to copyright. Copyright is nothing but we have a copyright for literacy, films, dramatic, music, artistic, and sound recording. So, everybody knows SBB sir, okay, very famous playback singer. Dr. SBB sir and Ilayaraja sir, music director, they had a dispute in the year 2016. I think it's 2016. If you want to know more about it, you can surf the internet. I don't want to disclose. I don't want to discuss their dispute. The dispute arose because of the copyright issues. Okay, so copyright is the exclusively and assignable legal rights given to the originator for a fixed number of years to print, publish, perform, film or record literary, artistic, or musical material. So this particular painting, Mona Lisa painting, painted by Leonardo da Vinci in 16th century, copyrighted by Leonardo da Vinci. The speciality of the painting is, if you look at the eyes of Mona Lisa, you cannot able to whether Mona Lisa is in a sad mood or happy mood or excited mood. So nobody can predict, nobody can say. So that much attraction this particular paint has. So nobody can copy this painting. So we will talk something about copyright. The copyrighted works are a creation of mind. Copyright is legal right, is protection given by legislation. And to works of creators and authors, it provides exclusive right on the copyright owner, such as to reproduce and distribute the copyrighted work. Nowadays, it's a great threat to the film industry people. So once it is released, people are doing a lot of copying and selling the CDs. It's a great threat to the film industry. And it provides incentives to creators and authors for further creativity, encourages creativity and learning, balances exclusive right of authors and allow limitations and exception for access to knowledge. Access to copyrighted works encourages innovations, research, and further creativity. So the copyright is an intangible intellectual property. It is a form of expression, not ideas, procedures, methods of operations. As teachers, you would have heard about when we publish our article in a journal or conferences, they will ask the copyright sign. And copyrights subsist the following original acts. It may be a literary work or dramatic work, musical work or artistic work, cinematographic work. So you can go for copyright for book, you can go for copyright for your pamphlet, you can go for copyright for your poem, you can go copyright for your article, your letters, your tables, even for your computer programs. In India, computer programs or the softwares, we cannot go for patents, so we go for copyright. So similarly, recitation, choreographic work, dumb show, scenic arrangement, acting, it's all coming under copyright. And music works. A work consists of music and includes any graphical notation of such work, but does not include any words or any action intended to be sung, spoken, or performed with music. Normally, in the old traditional churches, you could see the artistic way of music. All the notes are represented with the help of the symbol, so that can also be copyrighted. And we can go for painting, the sculpture, the statues, the Nataraja statue, or similarly the Tiruvallur statue. So we can go for that. And drawings, the diagrams, cartoons, map, chart, plan, engravings, it's all coming under copyright. Similarly, artistic work, like, see, if you look at this particular, the cover, the Tata Salt light, nobody can copy this artistic work. Nobody can copy the color and the design of Pepsi labels. So nobody can copy the cover of soaps, even Mysore Sandal soaps, we cannot go for. Similarly, cinematographic work, we cannot copy it. So what is the author's right? A bundle of exclusive economic rights, both monoplastic and holistic and negative in nature, as only authors has right. So nobody can reproduce it, nobody can publish it. So you have, see, as a copyright holder, you can reproduce a number of copies, you can publish it wherever you want to publish, you can publish it. Wherever you want to perform, you can perform if you have the copyright. And communication to public, adaptation, translation, rental, assignments are the sole right of the holder. And moral rights exist independently of economic rights of others, even after assignments. Right to paternity, so claim of authorship to work, and right to integrity to restrain or claim damages in respect of any restoration, mutilation and modification or other act. And no remedy if any adoption of computer programs failure to display a work or satisfaction to the other. So if you look at the period, so it is life plus 60 years for literacy work, dramatic work, music work, and artistic work, including photographs. So 60 years for cinematography, films, sound recordings, the government works, public works, or then how to transfer or transmission of copyrights. You can transfer your copyrights by assigning contract, not by mouth, not by saying. If you are planning to transfer your copyright to somebody else, it may be your legal heir, or it may be the other publisher or the other employer. You can sell it. You can give this formal. You can formally transfer your copyright to somebody by doing the contract agreement in writing. So underline the word in writing. Okay, the publisher, it can be transferred to another publisher. And since assume that you have written a book, and if you are not interested to publish it, you are not interested to invest on it. So what you can do is you can sell, or you can transfer your content, your book, to some publisher in writing, some employer in writing, some copyright society in writing. Similarly, you can transmit your rights, copyrights, to your legal heirs by bequest or testament. And another right is authorship and ownership. Author, the first owner of the copyright. In case of works created during employment, the employer is the first owner. In case of government work, the government is the first owner. And the contract of service and commissioning. So copyright registration, normally no formalities for registrations, but when there is a dispute, we have to go for registration. Acquisition of copyright is automatic. That the best example I can see is most of you would have seen your website. So at the end of the home page, all the website has C underscore inside a circle C. So we are claiming that is our creation without registering any office, any registrar. We are claiming that it is automatically, we are claiming that it is our own copyrighted website. So registration is not mandatory for claiming copyright in any work. It's a voluntary registration. So registration and entry is made in register, and extract can be used as the evidence in court of law if any dispute comes. So say for said we can go for that. Section 44 and section 45, let us discuss. There shall be kept at copyright. So if you go to the copyright office, so there will be a register. We have to submit our request, the name of the work and the name of and address of the authors, publishers, and owner of the copyright and such as. You have no right to enter into the register. Only the registrar of the copyright office have the right to enter the details in the register. The entries of the register, author or publisher or the owner or the person interested in the copyright in any work may make an application. What we can do is we can file the application. In the later slide, we are going to see the content of the applications. So in the prescribed form accomplished by the prescribed minimum fees will be added. Even I will tell the fees required for copyright. And the register of the copyright enters the particulars of the work in the register of copyrights. So you need to go to copyright office where there will be a register. You have to apply in a prescribed format, and after seeing will enter the details in the register kept in copyright office. And section 45, the copyright 60 certificate artistic work, and on receipt of the application and respect of any work, register of copyright may, after holding such inquiry as he may deem fit, enter the particulars of the work in the register of copyrights. So we need to wait for 30 days for any objection. Sometimes it is open. Once it is given, it is open to public. And let us wait 30 days for any objection, for any notice, for any hearings or any orders. So after 30 days, if there is no objection, there is no notice, there is no hearing, there is no order, register will enter the details in the. So this is what the form, application for registration of copyrights. You have to address it to the registrar of copyrights, Copyright Office, New Delhi, by giving a covering letter. It says this: in accordance with section 45 of the Copyright Act 1957, I hereby apply for registration of copyright and request you that entries may be made in the register of copyrights in the enclosed statement of particulars sent herewith in triplicate. In accordance with the Rule 16 of the Copyright Rules 1958, I have sent by prepaid registration post copies of this letter and of the enclosed statement. Let us see the content. So when you file the application, you are supposed to give the details in the prescribed format, registration number filled by the Patent Copyright Office. We need to provide the name, address, and nationality of the applicant, nature of the applicant's interest in the copyright of the work, class and description of the work, title of the work, then language of the work, 1 minute, name, address, name, address, and nationality of the author, and if the author is deceased, the date of decease, then whether the work is published or unpublished, year and country of first publication, name, address, and nationality of the publisher, year and country of subsequent publications, if any, name, address, and nationalities of the publication. These are all the details. Along with, we need to provide some agreement that is the work to be registered. It may be an original work, or it may be a translated work taken from the public domain, or it may be a translated work taken from the copyright subsist, or it may be an adoption work in the public domain. It may be an adopted work of copyright subsist. So we have to tell that from where, if it is original, we can go register as a original work, or else you have to say the truth. If the work is the translation or adoption of the work in which the copy, then we need to provide the details of the original work, title of the original work. Sometimes most of the people will translate it. So Ramayana, Mahabharata written, and every religion languages we have the translated copy. Similarly, even the dubbings, in cine industry, in serials and other things, people are going for dubbing. So where we can mention the original details of the original producer. So this particular slide is talking about a registration fee required for copyright. So if you are going for copyright for literacy, dramatic, music or artistic work, the registration fee is 500. If it is literacy or artistic work used or capable of being used in relation to any other goods, 2000 rupees. For cinematographic film, 5000 rupees. Sound recording, 2000 rupees. Okay, these are all the various categories and fee structure for copyright. This particular flow chart is giving the process of copyrights. Filing application along with the fees and issue of diary number. So before the 30 days, till 30 days, we can use this diary number. After we'll get the original number and we need to wait for 30 days for any objection. If no objection, then it will go for scrutinization by the examiner. And if any discrepancies, according to it will be dealt. And if there is no objection filed, then send. If there is any objection, then sending the formal letter will be sent to the parties who filed this copyright, and the reply from, and the registrar will wait for the reply and hearing by registrar. Then application is accepted. Then registrar will say that whether the application is accepted or rejected. If it is accepted, then application accepted formalities, and then finally registration will be done. So this particular slide is dealing with the entire process, starting from the filing and the end of the flow. So if any violation, so the copyright is infringed when anyone does the following acts without a license from the owner or registrar of the copyrights, or in contravention of conditions. So making, infringing copies of sale or hire, or selling or letting them for hire, permitting any place for the performance of work in public where such performance constitutes infringement of copyright, and distributing infringing copies of the purpose of trade or to which an extent so as to affect prejudicially the interest of the owners of copyright. Then public exhibition of infringing copies by way of trade, importing of infringing copies into India. These are all coming under the violation. So if anyone is done, then it is coming under copyright violation. So as we have discussed, we can go for copyright for book, we can copyright our music, we can copyright our movie. Okay. So after knowing discussed about the copyright issues, I hope that you have understood. Am I right? Shall I proceed to the next intellectual property pattern? Let me hear from the audience.
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you so much. Now we are moving to patent. A patent is a form of intellectual property that gives its owner the legal right to exclude others from making or using or selling an invention a limited period of years in exchange of publishing and enabling public disclosure of the invention. The word patent originates from Latin. So the three important parameters are novelty, inventive steps, and utility. So patents are legal documents that protect the rights of the inventor of an industrial property. A patent document provides valuable information related to the patent invention, such as the firm that generates it, location, date, technological field, and information about the other patent that's in sites. Let me ask a small question. Okay, audience, are you listening? Yeah, yes, okay. Normally handling a subject, handling class after lunch, post lunch session is very, very difficult. Am I right? We are all teachers, you would have experienced it. Okay. So even, so let me ask one question. One question. Okay. If you ask, if you ask IBM, or if you ask Facebook, or if you ask any inventive things, if you ask them, would you think that they will reveal the secret of the technology? Yes or no?
No.
No. No.
No, sir.
My next question is it possible to get that information?
It may be possible, sir.
Maybe, sir.
Yeah, maybe. It is possible, ma'am. It is possible if you know the pattern search. Because all the patent products, the technologies, even if the iPhone, which I'm using, it has its own technology, and it has, if it is a patent, definitely is a patent product. Since it's a patent product, it is available in the patent office for the public view. You and me can get the A to Z technology from the patent office with the help of patent search. That is the secret I want to inform you, and I will tell you where you can use this particular skill as a teacher. Where you can use this particular skill, I will tell you. It will help you. It will help you when you search your project. So you maybe are interested in doing some research, or while guiding your students. What you can do is, if you want to see the originality, if you want to do some innovative things, what you can do is, what is happening actually exactly there in the previous patent product, you can search it, get it, and explore on it. And what you can do is, you can do some slight modification here and there, so that you can come up with a innovative product. So the patents are legal documents. These legal documents, please underline the word patents are legal document. These legal documents of all the patent products are available for public. So legal document that protect the rights of the inventor of an individual property. The day when you file your patent, the entire content is disclosed by the patent office to the public. A patent is a grant of exclusive rights to the owner to exclude others for making, using, offering for sale, selling, or importing patented invention. In return, the inventor has to disclose the patent to the public, also known as deed to the invention. So a patent is exclusively right generated. So it's all similar. So the criteria for patentability. So on what basis the patent office will grant patent? So it is based on these three criteria. Your product will say that the novelty, address the novelty. The invention must be new or not known to public before filing. The second step is inventive step, a feature of an invention that involves technical advance as compared to the existing knowledge that makes the invention not obvious to a person skilled in the art. Then third important thing is industrial application, to whom you are doing. What is the market value of the product capable of being made or used in an industry? So after seeing, if you satisfy these three criteria, definitely your product will be patented or will get grant patent by the patent office. So let us discuss the advantages of patent. It stops other copying, manufacturing, selling, or importing your invention without your permission. So it gets protection for predetermined period, allowing you to keep competitors at bay. You can then use your invention yourself. Alternately, you can license your patent for others to use it or sell it. You will get the royalty if you license it and if you others using it. Then important source of revenue for your business. So the time to know about what are not inventions. The mere pharma-related things are not patent, not to be patent. Any process of medicinal, surgical, and the other thing, mere discovery of new form of known substance will not be considered as patent. Mere discovery of new property or new use of known substance will not be considered. So traditional knowledge will not be considered, and the which claims anything contrary to natural law, a method of agriculture or horticulture will not be considered as patent. A method of playing games, topology of integrated circuits, these are not coming under patent. And the next question is, who will grant patent? Where should I go? Who is authorized in India to provide a patent? Patent in India is granted by Indian Patent Office, Ministry of, it is coming under Ministry of Commerce. It is such a body of Government of India. Okay, Patent Office, Indian Patent Office, Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. In India, there are 4 locations. It is the office is located at 4 locations. We have one office at Delhi, we have one office at Mumbai, we have one office at Chennai, we have one office at Kolkata. All over India, we have only 4 offices. An application for filing a patent in India can be filed by a single person or jointly by other persons. So now the question is, you may ask that recently I have seen one patent where the inventors, the number of inventors are 120. So the advantage is, normally when we publish a paper in a journal or conference, when we claim that the first author have more credit and the second author will have less credit, third author will have lesser credit. Whereas in patent, if I say that our 10 people are jointly published, got a patent, all the 10 people will get the same credit. That is the major advantage of jointly go for a patent. Okay, you not worry about only the first or second. So all the 10 applicants will get the same credit. Okay, patent filing procedure, we will see the process one by one. Filing provision, initially we'll go for provisional application. A provisional application, a temporary application, which is filed when the invention is not finalized or still under experimentation. Once your idea, even once you got an idea and assumption, with an assumption, you can go for provisional application. Over a period of time, we can make the product. Step 2 is talking about filing the complete specification. Now we will get 12 months of period of time. Once we file the provisional application, we'll get 12 months of time to draft a complete patent application, giving full details of the invention. And the third is publications. Once the complete specification is filed, Patent Office will publish the application in official gazette of Indian Patent Office within 18 months of from priority date, and is available to public in digital format at website ipindia.nic.in. Okay, it's very, very important. You have to understand here. Once it is published, your entire drafting, your entire writing, the patent contents are available in the Patent Office for public in the digital format. Okay, anybody can use it. So I will give some demo at the end of my presentation where you will get clear idea about it. And pre-grant opposition. So once it is published, now the people can view it and can raise their objection. After publication, invention is available to public. So any person, party interested can file a request to controller. I can oppose the patent by writing application to the. Suppose if you see that some of your invention is somebody is claiming already registered and waiting for the thing, and what you can do is you can file, you can raise your opposition in writing. And the next step is examination. Application is examined on request and can be made either by applicant or the third party. So examiner undertakes examination with respect to whether the claimed invention is not prohibited for grant of patent, whether the invention meets the criteria of patentability. So it's an argument. After all the points are checked by examiner, he prepares the first examination report containing a list of objections. So first, they call it as FER. FER is very, very important. So we have to, after getting this FER response, we have to provide the response. So objections are met, grant of patent is approved by controller within a period of 1 month. So in the grant of patent under section 43, if the controller is satisfied and finds the application in order of grant, then he grants the patent application. So you'll be receiving your certificate in 7 days, and this is valid for 20 years. The 20 years start from the date of filing, not from the date of granting. It's the date of filing. You can get 20 years period. So now I'm taking you to patent search. Patent search or patentability search is an exploration of existing patent or any literature or research documents or products which are closely similar to the subject matter of the invention. So here we have patent pending application, registered patents, expired patents, abandoned patents. Abandoned patents are nothing but if the applicant is not willing to give any reply for the first examination report, automatically it will go to abandoned patent category. So all these things you can see, literatures of documents are undertaken of patent search. So you can see the full details while searching a patent. This patent search is the first step to proceed for patent. So before you file your application, this is the first step. One who is intended to go for patent, have to undergo this process of patent search. Why should we conduct a patent search? It saves your time and cost. Suppose the advantages is while searching, you'll be knowing about these are all the existing and how your product is different from the existing one. And if you say that similar product is already available, you will not go for filing. What you can do is you can remodify it and reshape it and organize it to claim the invention. Okay, so you will get enough time to fine tune your product. So it must the novelty and inventiveness capable of being made in industry. The conducting patent search will give you the information about invention development, novel portion of the invention, inventing something different than the other patent or invention. Without searching, if you file it, and you will lose all the money. I will discuss the financial commitment with respect to patent filing. Okay, yeah. For drafting your own, if you are very familiar, you can draft on your own. But I don't know how many of you are willing to. Normally will not, but it is possible. It is possible if you have if you research on it and carefully going through all the existing pattern. Definitely you can also draft it. When you draft it, you need not pay for you. And suppose if you are approaching a law firm, they will charge nearly 10,000 to 40,000, and draft facilitators. Some facilitators, I will introduce some facilitators, and they may charge around 3,000 to 15,000. It depends upon the right. So the website details are given. And for Form 1, there are several forms to be filled up. If you go to patent office, all the forms are available. You can download it, you can fill it. For Form 1, the application for grant of patent, the fees is 1,750. Provisional completeness specification, no fee. Form 3, statement and undertaking under Section 8, no fee. Form 9, request for publication, 2,750. Form 18, request for examination of application of patent, cost 4,000. It comes around 8,000 and something, 9,000 something. So the first examination report, the fee involved. After getting first examination report, we have to provide it. Something like getting the reviewer comments by the journal and sending the reply to the journal office based on the questions raised by the examiners. So within 48 months, filing the patent application based on the patent examination will get first examination report And if you approach again law firm, they will charge minimum 5,000 to 20,000, and facilities are available for 2,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees. And time taken, it takes about 3 to 5 years to obtain patent in India, and the time frame may vary depending on the technology involved and the complexity of the proceedings. So as I told earlier, the validity of your patent is 20 years. And this is one of the things, interesting things, a traditional knowledge digital library. This the project TKDL involves a document of traditional knowledge available in public domain in the form of existing literature related to Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, and Yoga in digital or in 5 international languages such as English, German, French, Japanese, and Spanish. The surprise, the European Patent Office rejected 15 patent applications based on the similarities. At present, the access of database is given by European Patent Office, US Patent and Trademark Office, and the German Patent and Trademark Office. So all this Ayurvedic, Unani, Siddha are the originated in India. So this is what the final patent everybody is eager to get, the sample patent. So various documents which are involved in the patent filing, patent application, file wrappers, issued patents, any form of prior art such as scientific publication and printed publication, litigations of similar patents, regulations and laws involved. So now we are going to important part, that is demo part. Okay, so I draw the attention of all the participants. Hello participants, are you aware of it? Are you there? Let me proceed. Any doubt? Any doubt till now? I'm going to take the practical session now. Okay, very, very important. I will tell the importance of this patent search. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So the importance of patent search, every academician must know. The first thing is, I tell you, few years back, around 5 to 7 years back, when I was about to go for a patent, I approached one private agency, and they said, before filing it, you need to go for search. For searching, they said it comes around 5,000 rupees, minimum 5,000 rupees. And there is no guarantee that the after search, your product will be considered, your ideas will be considered for filing. So I need to provide 5,000 rupees just for searching. And if you say that the idea is already available, I have to withdraw my idea. So then what I have decided not to go for that. I don't want to waste 5,000 rupees. Just 7 years before, the mentality was like that. Okay, but now, wherever I go, I used to tell this to all the participants. You and me, as a common people, can search on our own without approaching any external agent. Got it? Without approaching any external agent, you and me can search, and we ourselves can come to a conclusion whether it is eligible to go for patent. Okay, so let me take the first patent search. See, all the patents are available, can be traced by Google, almost all the. Before that, you should know that we have in India, we have separate patent office, we have separate patent database at government of United States of America. UK has its own patent database. China has its own patent. Australia they have their own patent database. Almost all that. Google will pick up all the things. You would have experienced the difference between normal article search and Google Scholar search. Okay, we academicians, if you want to get a paper, an article, we go for Google search. Google Scholar. Similarly, you can go for Google pattern. Okay, I'm taking to that page, Google pattern. Okay, here, can you able to see the Google pattern?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah,
We're able to be with it.
yeah. See, this Google pattern. Everybody can go. So here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to search IoT. Internet of Things. I'm going to search. Okay. So it automatically pop up the relevant patterns already available. Okay. So the thing is, if you search it, how many pattern you got? 1,35,000. 1,35,870 searches results. But if I search all the 1,35,008, it takes months to complete my searching. So what I can do is, so I can just scan it and pick up some related thing. Let me say this is what this pattern is somewhat closer to my idea. I'm just clicking and opening it. Just clicking and opening it. Where at the right side, there is an option to download the content draft, entire pattern document, download PDF. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this. Friends, this is not the particular pattern I want. Okay, so with my basic Google pattern search, I got this one. So if you look at this is what the entire pattern document filed by the inventor. Here, all the secret, all the technology, theoretical, practical, architecture, experiments, everything is recorded in the pattern document. So initially I said, no, if you ask the particular thing, even if it is IBM or the Apple, if you ask them to provide the technology, they will not provide. But all the things are already patterned, and if you go there, you will get the details. You will know the technology. If you read it, you will get the entire concept of the copyrighted statement, the file, the background, detailed description of the certain. So everything is there. So this is very, very helpful for us for exploring our knowledge, enhancing our knowledge while doing our research or guiding our students. Okay, I'll go to the first page. I'm going to, we are now satisfied with this normal search. We are planning to go for advanced search. What I want for my advanced search is, here international classification code and US classification codes are available. Okay, so you can take this, see this international classification code. The next search is based on the classification code. Okay, so the classification code, if you take IoT, there are certain international classification codes and US classification codes are there. I'm copying one classification code and going to advanced. Let me go to advanced. Here, see, note on this, Google patterns.google.com/advanced. Okay, where I am going for. With the help of the classification code, So what happened now? So my earlier search has given some lakhs, no? But during my advanced search, it is giving, to be able to see 51,541. 51,541. Again, I can open the particular patent. Open the entire document. Open the entire document. If you want to see the patent details, the name of the patent is Methods and Systems for Executing by a Virtual Machine an application program requested by a client mission. Okay, so if you want the abstract, you can see the abstract here and all the images diagram. So if you want to see the entire document, by clicking download PDF, you can get the entire document. So this is what the entire document. You know the number of pages, 224. 224, including all references. All references. This is what the tedious writing and everything. So almost the abstract, if you are good enough to write draft your journal paper or conference paper, you can draft your pattern. Okay. So if you carefully go through a handful of patterns, definitely you can get the knowledge. Then figure on the architecture, detailed description about the patent is available here. Okay, so these two methods, these two methods given by Google pattern. Okay, normal search, we have seen normal search, and we have seen the advanced search. Okay, now I'm taking to the official Indian Patent Office. Let us go to the official patent office. The website is ipindia.gov.in. Okay, if you go here, you could find the patent search. See, can you able to see this patent search here? Here we have an option patent search. I'm clicking this patent search, public search. Here we have public search where we have patents, trademark, design. Okay, I am particular on patent search. They're asking you are about to proceed to an external website. Click OK to proceed. Yes. I'm going to the database. Here, this much information. You can search your patent by giving this much information. This much information. You can provide title. You can provide, if you know, the abstract, complete specification, application number, patent number. So I do not know the complete specification. I do not know the application number. I don't know patent number. I don't know application, but I know I'm interested to search the title IoT. So what I can do is I can type IoT here. Come down and capture GPUTP. I'm searching. Okay, so it's very interesting. It's giving next. Yeah, it is so every page it will give a handful of things. There are 1,211 documents are available. Okay, so by seeing the title of the patent, you can compare your related work. So here a lot of patents filed by Indian applicants are available or at Indian Patent Office. An IoT based drone to sewage water testing process. Okay, I am interested with this. It has its own application ID. So application date, see, you look at the date, this particular patent was filed on 5th January 2021. This year, last month, 5th day, they have published recent one. Okay, I'm very interested. I'm very much interested on this pattern. So I am just clicking and opening it. Okay. So here you will get the details. So if you look at this, yeah, see who who filed this. To my surprise, I tell you, to my surprise, the Sairam College of Engineering is one of our sister concern. Where the Sivaprakash, Dr. Yeah, they are all, how many applicants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people jointly published. Okay. So now I can able to know about. So the Sri Sairam College of Engineering is our sister concern located in Bangalore. From there, they have filed the recent patent on IoT. Similarly, you can. So they may think that nobody knows, but it is revealed. So once it is published, it is open to public. Okay, it is open to public. We will see that an application status. Yeah. So these are the process filed and it is published. Status is awaiting request for examination. Okay. So these are all the various. If you want to see the document, I'm quite interested to know about my own colleagues what they have filed. So I can go for document. The complete specification is available here. It consists of 16 pages. Complete specification. Title of the invention is an IoT based drone on sewage water testing process. Applicants' names, 8 applications are there, and complete specification. Now I tell you, if you're an expert in this particular field, what you can do is you can take this document, you can go through the document, get the insight of this particular invention, and you can enhance your knowledge. You can ask your students, this is what the current state of the art of the particular field. Just go through it and enhance your knowledge and do modification. Find out wherever the possible modification is possible, you can incorporate the modification and come up with a new idea. As the supervisor, as a guide, you can. So the document is now available. This is how we can search. It's now made how they made very. It's all became very easy nowadays. Okay. So now we have seen Indian Patent Office, and now I will explain how to search in US Patent and Trademark Office official website. We will go there. Patent, if I click patent, there's no search for patent option is here. If I go to this particular page, there are 2 options. Either you can go for searching of PDF image files since 1790. I'm not bothered about the inventions happened in 1790. Other division is since 1976. Okay, this is quite reasonable. So I'm taking to, so hope you are all seeing. So here there is an option, quick search. Let me click quick search. Okay, so I'm interested to know IoT. Okay, so one word is enough. So instead of if you want to give some smart house, you can also give. Okay, searching it. searching. Okay, so this much of patents are available at US Patent and Trademark Database. Okay, you can click this. You can see the entire document. Is what available in patent. Then I will take you to SpaceNet is nothing but UK Patent Office, European Patent Office. Okay. Here we have an option searching for patent and SpaceNet patent search. Open SpaceNet. Here I can search IoT. It pulls all the relevant documents. All the relevant documents. Okay, I can see it here. Method and apparatus for resource binding. Yeah. So if you are not satisfied with what you can do is at the top you have an option to go for advanced search by clicking advanced search. So now the first thing is there. Again, you can go for, you can add one more field, IoT, smart house. Okay, so in smart house again I want to further smart kitchen and search. So if you see this, only 4 results are found. So how we narrow down the search. If you're very particular to, if your invention is on IoT field and smart house, and if it is you're addressing only smart kitchen issue, you will get only 3, only 4. You can go through all the 4 and you can compare your work with the existing work and you can see where your idea is. Okay, these are all the 4 to 5 different searching. Similarly, we have German database, China database. Similar, you have to go there. Okay, this particular demo will definitely help you to get knowledge on this. Okay, so we have intellectual property office at Delhi. This is what the address of Delhi office. We have intellectual property office at Mumbai. This is what the address, deputy control of patent and design. We have one intellectual property office at Chennai. The address and contact number, phone number, everything is given, email ID. Then this is what the contact details of the intellectual property office, Kolkata. In Anna University, we have a separate department, Center for Intellectual Property Right. Okay, we will go to that particular website. Center for Intellectual Property Right. They are responsible, or they are helping us how to file a patent and how to claim your copyrights. Okay, so if you visit this particular website, you can see all the details, and they have experts at university campus to assist the applicants. Next, we will see another scheme of DST, Women Scientific Scheme. The lady faculty members who are watching, is going to be very useful for you. I am going to take this official website of the DST sponsored Kiran IPR scheme, Women Scientist Scheme C. This for the women faculty member, those who are on break, or if you want to have any inspiration to become an entrepreneur, get to know more knowledge on or to start a career in intellectual, because a lot of opportunities are there. So this eligibility criteria, so you could see this is the last year 2019 call for. You could see the eligibility criteria: women with Indian citizenship, minimum essential qualification is Master of Science, Bachelor in Engineering and Technology or equivalent, age minimum 27 years, maximum 45 years, and women in permanent position are not eligible to apply. Those who have already undergone the training in any of the earlier batches, or those who are undergoing training in the outgoing, which are not eligible. Okay, and instruction with the stipend. The thing is, it's 1 year training program. The first 1 month, all the trainees will be placed at a New Delhi office, where they will provide the food and accommodation. After successfully completing 1 month training at Delhi office, you will be posted at any one of the 4 regions, where you will undergo the remaining 11 months training. And after completing 1 year, you can come out and you can start your own firm, or you can search jobs which are related to intellectual property right. And you will become a facilitator after completing this training. This is what the idea of DST. It's a sponsored program for women candidate. So if you look at the patent application by country in there's 2017 statistics, this is the year 2017 statistics, and if you take the statistics of India, okay, this is from 1314, 42,000 to 50,000, design 9,000 to 12,000, trademark from 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. And state-wise filing of application, patent application by Indian applicants in the year 2018-19, Maharashtra is topping with 4,197 patents. Tamil Nadu is the second place at 2,382. Karnataka is in the third place, 2,138. If we look at the institutional-wise top 10 applicants for patent from academic institution universities, Indian Institute of Technology is topping, and Chandigarh University, Sholini University, Amity University, Sairam Institute of Science and Technology, Chandigarh Group of Colleges, Bharat University, Indian Institute of Science, Galgatias University, Lovely Professional University, Punjab. The top 10 universities, they have filed a maximum number of patents. So tomorrow your institution may come in this list if you have work together. So what strategy the institution must adopt? So encourage students to take up entrepreneurship as a preferred career choice, and provide exposure and leadership opportunity for students to participate in innovation and entrepreneurship related activities. Advocate policy measures and guidelines to increase their participation in promoting and supporting student innovation and entrepreneurship related activities in their respective campuses. You need to organize more. How we are organizing this webinar to give awareness to faculty and students. Similarly, you need to conduct n number, because saying one time and listening one time will not fetch more result. Keep on saying, keep on talking, keep on giving input will change the culture, change the environment. So it is the responsibility of the institution to bring that culture and undertake collective and concentrated effort towards identifying, scouting, acknowledging, supporting, and rewarding proven students' ideas, innovations, and further. If you have this idea in the campus, innovations, entrepreneurship, then automatically you will go for patent and other copyright properties, other intellectual property rights. Develop in-house mentor pool on innovation and entrepreneurship through capacity building program, training activities for faculty. Initiate capacity and capability development programs for students to promote culture of curiosity-driven innovations. So you have to reorient it, if possible. If you're an autonomous institution, if the possibilities are there, you can reorient your academic curriculum and pedagogy with a strong focus on promoting innovation and entrepreneurship. develop customized teaching and training materials for startups and engage them in pre-startup, pre-incubation activities to help them grow in a sustainable manner. Strengthen the support system for the student innovation and startups in pre-incubation phase and create a pipeline for key market enablers such as incubation centers, acceleration units, and innovators, investors, etc. to support them. So for remaining few minutes, I will talk about sustainable development goals recommended by United Nations, where we have 17 goals. UN is insisting all the member countries to follow this to eradicate poverty. So the first goal is no poverty, second goal is zero hunger, third is good health and well-being, fourth one is quality education, fifth one is gender equality, sixth is clean water and sanitation, seven is affordable and clean energy, eighth is decent work and economic growth, nine is industry, innovation and infrastructure, 10 is reduced inequalities, 11th is sustainable cities and communities, 12th is responsible consumption and protection, 13 is climate action, 14 is life below water, 15 the goal is life on land, 16 the goal is peace, justice and strong institutions, 17 is partnership for the goals. So the India is planning by the ultimate aim, the objective is all these goals will be reached by 2030. It's a 15 launched in the year 2015. It's a 15 years plan. If you talk about the goal 9, it is talking about industry, innovation and infrastructure. So they aim to increase investment in infrastructure worldwide, from transportation and irrigation to energy, IT and communication technology. This development will play a vital, crucial role. So we have to build our infrastructure. So investing for infrastructure will fetch more advantages. Technological progress is integral part of success of achieving key environment objectives like increased resources and energy efficiency. So the best example is how we are interacting with each other now. So I am sitting in Chennai and you are sitting in Bangalore and other parts of the country. The technology being used for our communication, and we are doing as we do it in a normal mode, we are sharing the knowledge and exchanging our knowledge is happening. It's all because of the infrastructure. Without technology and innovation, industrialization will not happen. We need to support technology, we need to support innovation, and every teacher must become a digital teacher. You would have experienced during this pandemic period how you were before pandemic, how we are after pandemic, especially in using the digital resources, e-learning and virtual learnings and teaching process. Which without industrialization development will not happen. If you invest in high-tech products that increase efficiency in manufacturing. So I'm very happy to say that the government of Tamil Nadu has recently nominated me as the Goodwill Ambassador and coordinator of Chennai district to provide awareness in schools and colleges to avoid plastics. So there's a moment being honored by the MLA. And it's my humble request to you, all the participants, focus your research on avoid plastics and no poverty. When I say no poverty, I'm not asking you to cook and provide. When I say zero hunger, I'm not asking you to buy things and provide. So the best example is we have huge demand one side, and another side we are wasting food in hotels and restaurants. We could see the lot of foods being wasted. What you can do is you can be a bridge between this supply and demand. Okay, suppose if you are a technologist, you can develop a app to connect these two communities. Well and good. Okay, so you have to think in such a way to address these issues: physical health, quality education. Okay. So, are you happy with your the quality of your education? What best you can do improve the quality of your education? Gender equality: are our women are uh, going in the society without any fear? Clean water and sanitation: are we getting clean water, sanitation up to the mark? Affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, promoting invention at schools and colleges, reduce inequality, smart cities, responsible consumption and production, climate change and global warming, quality life, ensuring universal human values, developing positive attitudes, inculcate professional ethics. You know the importance of technology. Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no vehicle. Facebook, the world's most popular media owner, creates no content. Alibaba, the most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate. They have applied their mind using the technology, hitting the right people. I just want to conclude my speech by saying that this is the mantra of hackathon, and one of the very good initiatives of Government of India. Innovations lead to new creation. New creations lead to bigger action. Bigger actions lead to progress of nation. So I had given Thomas Alva Edison's invention, electric bulb. While starting my presentation, Thomas Alva Edison's teacher said he was too stupid to learn anything. He was fired from his first two jobs for being non-protective. As an inventor, Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. When a reporter asked, "How did it feel to fail 1,000 times?" Edison replied, "I did not fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." How optimistic he was. Create yourself rather than using others' creation. Do not use competitors' mark in such a way that it harms competitive in an unfair way. Technological advancement made the job of the creator, say it is also made the job of copier easy. We think competition is healthy, but competitors should create their own original technology, not steal ours, said by Steve Jobs, Apple's CEO. So this is my, any doubt you can ask me, and this is my contact details, you can contact me. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to share my knowledge on intellectual property right to the beloved participants. Thank you. Over to the organizer.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation, sir.
Thank you.
So can we open the floor for the session, sir?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Q&A session. Dear participants, if you have any questions concerned with the intellectual properties, only 2 questions are encouraged. Kindly, please raise your hand, or you can unmute and you can question to the RENE Robin, sir.
And this video is available in YouTube. You can provide your feedback in YouTube, what you have experienced from this webinar, and kindly register your feedback. That is going to be my takeaway from this webinar. Thank you. Yeah, open to the audience.
Okay, sir, we will move on, sir. Sir, thank you for enhancing our views on geographical patents, copyrights, patenting products, even regarding the registration of copyrights. We are thankful for your valuable time and our sincere gratitude for your imparting knowledge to us, sir. Sir, thank you so much.
Thank you,
now,
sir.
I request Sri W.D. Ashok, sir, Honorary Trustee, Seshadripuram Educational Trust, for the remarks. Sir, please, sir.
Good evening, one and all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. From Seshadripuram Education Trust and Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies and Bangalore University Teachers Council of Commerce and Management, our college, Seshadripuram Academy, with their IQAC and research cell, have come out with this wonderful topic, that is protect your IP using IPR, that is intellectual property rights. Wonderful talk by the resource person, the goodwill ambassador, RENE ROBIN sir from Chennai, has completely touched all the points from whatever the introduction till the last point of how it has to be done, has given out a complete conclusion and complete references needed for this topic. He has completely covered in a wonderful way. I am very thankful for the resource person, and at the same time he has referred to many of the things which is very important. That is, IP refers to the creation of mind, such as inventions, literary or artistic works, designs, symbols or names, and innovations. Doing a new thing is very much important. A product, process or service which has to be protected by patents. A patent can last for 20 years. He has all given it in a wonderful way. And just one of the points which I had just wanted to discuss is the international patent system, which comes under the treaty of the 152 countries which are participating in the cooperative treaty, which is 152 countries have signed it. So it becomes very important that whenever the patent is filed in the country, it doesn't mean that it is completely for the international availability. I just have that doubt, and maybe Robin sir can clear it, whether if the patent holds good for the international standards or is it to be done in other countries too. The IP cells in Karnataka, many cells are also formed in Karnataka. For example, Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology helps many of the patent people in registrations, but financial responsibility lies on the patent owner itself. But KSCST can help the people to get it registered. Why the thing you have to protect is a simple one. Robin sir has given many of the things which have to be taken up very fine, and in the legal or recognition to ownership of new ideas has to be saved. The right to stop others from exploiting will be the second one. And you can increase your or enhance the revenue and the market composition of your product by making the patent. And IPR can be treated as a currency also, because it helps you to grow. And once it is licensed, it is no others can be taking up that, and you can provide them a condition and you can further enhance your patency. Keeping away with the competitors makes you in a more encouraging and creative and innovative way. So basically what I would like to say is, just in order to go for a patent, first of all, as Robin sir has said, the innovations or a new items or new products or new whatever the things you want to bring it up, the more innovations or entrepreneurship has to be brought about in the research cell. So I would like to say that many of the different kinds of IP he has touched about, whether it can be patents, copyrights, trademarks, trade secrets, or industrial designs, whatever it is, he has told it in a very fine manner. I would also like to thank him once again, and also the other guests who are participating in our today's college webinar, that is guest from the BUDCOM. President Nagaraj sir was there, and also thanks to General Secretary Dr. Ashwath Narayan, Treasurer C. Nagaraj sir, and at the same time from our college at Sairam, and also other coordinators of Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies and the Bangalore University, which has come up with such a wonderful topic, and to enhance the teachers or the students to know about the IP and its usage in the IPR, has given a wonderful today's evening topic. With this, I just want to say that research is one of the things that India would be looking forward. So I wish that more people turn up with more research and use the research platforms at the same time. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. So with respect to with respect to international pattern, I just want to say a few more points. So if Indian Patent Office is denying to patent some of your invention, it is not the end of your trial. What you can do is you can apply the same idea to other patent office, other international patent office. You can go for US patent office, you can go for Australian patent office. The option, the provisions are there. And if you get the patent by the Indian Patent Office will not provide patent for the softwares, especially for softwares. It doesn't mean that the other countries will not provide the same idea. You can apply for the international patent where you will get a patent. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, we heartily thank you for encouraging and supporting us in conducting such a national level webinar. Shri Ashok sir is always supporting us in conducting such a national webinar. Sir, thank you so much, sir. Robin, sir, before the vote of thanks, even we also have one of the doubts, sir, actually.
Yes, sir.
As a management institute, even a commerce institute, management and commerce institute, how we can strive for filing the patent, sir? How we can work towards that?
So anyway, the patentability will be provided based on the novelty, innovations, and the industrial thing. Okay. So if your process is addressing these three things, definitely you can go for patent.
Okay, so we have to encourage the students towards the innovation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The last slide I am talking about the sustainable development goals. Even it is the management can take it little serious on the sustainable development goals, and even the government of India is encouraging people to do social related projects. See, if you take a survey of the previous last year projects, and if you explore the sustainable development goals, I have given only the goals, and each goal sets its own targets and indicators. And definitely your product or your projects will come under or automatically fall in any of the indicators or the targets. So if you take it in that way, and if you contribute it, and if you map your projects with the sustainable development goals, you will definitely can do wonders, and it won't be a problem when you apply to Government of India for any projects or funded projects. So it is in line with the sustainable development goals.
Sure, sir. We will work it on it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, I request Dr. Chetna M.R., Coordinator, Commerce and Management Forum, to render the vote of thanks. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Chetna M.R., who is a coordinator of Commerce and Management Forum. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this wonderful session. I extend our heartfelt thanks to today's resource person, Dr.C.R.RENE Robin from Sai Engineering College, Chennai, who have shared insightful information on the today's topic, protect your intellectual property rights using IPR. Sir, you have no left doubts in this topic, and you have ignited us to think upon getting the patent, how to get the patents. Once again, we thank you for being with us and giving insightful information. And on behalf of Seshadripuram Educational Trust, Seshadripuram Academy of Business Studies, Research Cell, and Commerce and Management Cell, and the participants, once again, we thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Without the support of BUT-CCM, this session would be insufficient. So I extend a warm thanks to their support in organizing this wonderful session. On behalf of SCT, SABS, Department of Commerce and Management Research Cell, we extend heartfelt thanks to Bhutta President Dr. G.H. Nagaraj sir, Secretary Dr. Ashwath Narayan sir, and C. Nagaraj sir. Once again, I thank you, sir. We are very thankful to our Honorable Trustee W.D. Ashok sir for his ever support in any of our programs and extend his support even in this program as well, and valuable remarks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Without the participants, this program would be incomplete. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the participants from various places and regions who made the program successful. Thank you all. And my sincere thanks to our beloved Principal Sairam sir for his continuous support in organizing the webinars in our college. My heartfelt thanks to Shukumar sir, who made effort to organize and bringing knowledgeable resource person to this webinar and making successful. Thanks to Shukumar sir. My sincere thanks to Shashidhar Adav sir in hosting the session. Dr. Manjula V, HOD and IQAC coordinate in supporting us in organizing the seminar. Last but not the least, I cannot forget our college staff in supporting us in organizing every program, and the same support they have extended in organizing this webinar and made the successful as well. Thank you one and all. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even we thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Dear delegates, a feedback form will be sent to your WhatsApp number and to your mail ID as well. Kindly fill the feedback form for your e-certificate. And another important thing I'd like to mention at this point of time, more than 200 people registered for the webinar for today. And from the different parts of the country, they include more than 100 delegates participated over this particular session in this Zoom app as well as in the YouTube application as well. So this program is available on the YouTube also. You people can refer to that, and if you have any queries concerned with that, you people can leave the question in the comment box and you people can clarify that. But certificate will be distributed by the end of the day. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us. See you people. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.
We are signing off. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Nice MC. It's a nice coordination. Thank you. Thank you, Shivakumar sir, for inviting me once again. Thank you all for watching this this webinar on protect your intellectual property using intellectual property rights. We will see you in the next webinar. I have been another webinar day after tomorrow, so we will be meeting soon. Thank you so much. God bless you.